Welcome, travelers. I'm Josh.
And I'm Lee Wanika, and this is Tabletop Journeys, where we will be your not-so-humble guides on the quest for RPG adventures.
All right, welcome everybody to tonight's episode. I am very excited to be here once again. I appreciate everybody, and I appreciate Heather actually stepping in last month to go ahead and run last month's fighter scenario, and also for Patreon supporter Dave Rideout for joining us. Michael and I are back. We are full strength, 100%.
I'm like 85 on a good day.
I mean,
Yeah,
he's
exactly.
fumbling.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
just take it easy.
We're 100% of 85% of 30%.
Exactly.
That's pretty much exactly, yeah. So, but yeah, we are back here tonight with the next class warfare with the same usual crew. Tonight we're going to be running Barbarians. Mr. Michael Ross will be running our scenario. So let's go around the room, say hi to old friends and new friends, and well, I guess old friends at this point, and say who we're playing tonight. So Sergio, I've got you up first. What do you got first tonight, there, sir?
Hello, my name is Sergio. I am the host of the Dungeons and Dragons Lorecast. Every Saturday we drop an episode, or the first, second, and third Saturday of every month we drop some lore content about D&D. The fourth Saturday of every month we do an actual play, and on those spooky, weird fifth Saturdays of the month, we do a patron roundtable, and actually we'll have one at the end of this month, which is really fun.
Nice.
We actually we did a D&D casting call where we cast different D&D movies based on old adventures or like old novels. But
Nice,
I will be running Path of the Zealot Barbarian. I am an orc. My name is Omelet. And that's all that needs to be said. He's pretty yoked, and that's not a pun.
Yeah.
But he's got a mullet because he's not here for a long time, but he is here for a good time.
And what clan do you represent?
Oh, I represent the like our clan is like the stag. Like our symbol is like that of a stag with like great horns, like great antlers.
Excellent.
That's fantastic. And Sergio, of course, I will say your most recent episode, I have
Probably
to say,
the worst yet.
an
Probably the
absolute
worst
banger.
yet.
I don't know. I thought it was fantastic.
Might have been I might go back and retcon it and re-record it because the two jokers I had on that show were just we just it hasn't been too long that I sat down and spoke with y'all because y'all were on the latest episode. It was a great time.
Right.
As always.
Talking about the flaming fist, which is a lot of fun. So
flaming fist.
Oh, flaming fist.
So, all right, coming to us all the way from the Chicago Second City, Mr. Mike Daniel. How are you tonight? First of all.
Yeah, doing great. Always happy to be here and to be playing with y'all. So thanks again for having me.
Yeah, I was thinking the other day about how often you've actually been on this show as playing in an actual play with us, and that has been a great many times and always been a tremendous amount of fun. So
yeah, I think maybe the most of any of your guests, perhaps.
Probably the most number of actual plays by a single person.
I'll keep that badge to myself here and fight anybody who tries to claim that title from me for sure.
Yeah. I like it. So what do you got first tonight?
Yeah, tonight I am playing Dar Zinger, who is a Path of the Wild Heart barbarian. He's an animalistic guy, a master of the beasts, you might say. And he comes from the Owlbear clan. He's a human. And he's also here to party it up. So
I like it. And as always, trusty co-host Mr. Lee Winika Miller. How are you, sir? How are you doing?
I'm doing quite well. In fact, it is likely that I have been in every aired actual play that we've done, with the exception of the preservation ones that you run.
That's correct. Yeah. I think so too.
Yeah. But I think it's
Yeah.
unfair for a host to swipe the title from Mike. So, Mike,
Correct,
the
yeah,
title is
yeah.
yours.
Just let Mike have
Oh
it.
yeah, I was
Yeah,
saying
come on.
as a guest, right?
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
as
The
a
title is
man.
yours.
obviously I
but
can't
you just
compete
need to understand
with
who's
you.
handing you the crown.
Yeah. Employees of the
He could
company
Leo
do
and
not
he could just
qualify
taste
for
to see
awards.
someone
Yeah.
shine, man. That's wild.
Tell
That is
that to the
absolutely
folks
wild.
at McDonald's, right? I mean, they've had issues with that. I'm just saying. But
Yeah. What are
I
you playing tonight?
digress.
Yeah.
I am playing Druvoth Ironbark, who is a wood elf and a world tree barbarian.
I like it. And what is your clan?
Oh, my clan is I am of the Koshi tribes, taking us way back to second and third edition D&D with the elven dogs known as the Kushi.
I like it. Kushi Ku.
Mhm.
Rock
Don't
and
like
roll.
that.
That's how you call them. It's a Kushi.
That's
Yeah,
not what you call them.
Charo.
Ah, Absolutely would love to see you go up to a tribe of barbarians
yeah.
and say coochie
Kushi.
They're
All right.
elven barbarians. Why don't I mean? I'm just saying.
Well, so that is going to leave me tonight with the berserker barbarian. I'm really very much looking forward to this tonight. My barbarian is a Goliath by the name of Marnak, the Grey Bleeder. Very stoic. He's a Goliath. From that very common subsect of the Goliaths, the aquatic Goliaths. He is part
I don't know.
of.
Sounds fishy to me.
It does sound fishy, yeah. He is from the clan of the Nine Eyes, which is a clan of berserkers that worship a hydra.
Mm.
I hate
So,
any part of this.
A Hydra or like the ideal of Hydra? Or is it like a specific one like Chuck who lives in the cave over there?
Like Chuck the Hydra over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sergio's like, no, I'm out.
He's just shut.
Just
He's
dip.
out.
Peace.
I'm out of here. I'm done.
Probably a Hydra, but I would imagine that a Hydra that has kind of like co-opted an entire barbarian clan is fairly beefy. So, or what's the fishy equivalent of beefy? I guess I don't know. Anyway, the point is that like, I would think that like
Fishy.
fishy, yeah, but that does
beefy and fishy, like
beefy and fishy, yeah. But beefy is good, fishy is bad. Like that's so. Let's try to go ahead and bring some sense and order into this. Mr.
What's
Michael
going
Ross,
on here? What is happening?
I have 7 minutes in and I've thoroughly lost control of the show. Okay, here we go. Michael, I think that means it's your turn. Have at it, sir.
Excellent. So I, of course, am Michael of the RPG Academy and Acadicon fame. Just got back from that. I'm very, very excited to be here. So we are going to start tonight. Each of you are one of many of your clan that have been brought together on an eve of a festival that happens every 10 years for the last 880 years. And it commemorates the time when your clans used to war. Now, they weren't necessarily like always at war, but they would constantly sort of battle with each other. They would raid each other, tenuous peace at times, tenuous war at times. But 880 years ago tonight, there was a battle that essentially brought together your clans. And there is still a lot of mystery about how that even happened. There isn't no clear understanding other than that 4 champions, one from each of your clan, came together kind of in this spot and fought some evil that was not supposed to be in this realm, and succeeded at least enough that the evil was destroyed, even though, again, there's some like mystery behind how and where and why. So this carnival of sorts is like a 2-week long festival that your clans come together, and it's very it's like a fair like sort of feel, and you enter different competitions. And over the course of the 2 weeks, you are sort of like graded and scored, and the most points getter from each clan is considered the champion, and you're bestowed with the title of champion of the festival, and that is a great honor. Now, you probably entered multiple contests, but you had to win at least one to be able to be the biggest points winner. So I'm going to start with you, Sergio. What competition did Omelet just crush? What was it that set Omelet above all the others?
It would be the one where you had to carry a barrel of ale,
Mm-hmm.
one under each arm, and run down, run kind of like this obstacle course they had, like circles, like these like wheel type objects that you had to step inside of,
Mm.
and then you had to balance on a beam, all the while carrying the ale, and whoever finishes fastest wins.
Okay. Are you allowed to drink the ale to make it easier later, or
no? I mean, you get all the ale after whoever wins gets all the ale at the end of it.
Okay. So there's like a betting situation where people put up their ale to carry, but the winner gets all the ale. It's like Taskmaster sort of a thing. Like if you win, you get all the ale.
Yeah. So we have sponsors, we have sponsors from around the realms that they donate barrels of ale, and so so everyone it's sort of like a tax write off. So
Okay. I also thought that maybe the points are based on the weight. Like you can get less points if you carry like Bush Light, but you get more points if you're carrying Bush Heavy.
Bush Heavy, yeah.
Yes.
Bush Heavies definitely you get the most points. For sure.
Fantastic. So you were the most points getter from your clan, which has honored you with the clan champion title for the eve of our event. Okay. All right. Excellent. So Mike Darzinger, what was your winning competition? What did you score the most points in?
I think for Dar it was a like an animal wrangling, like a rodeo.
Okay,
not
yes.
like riding
Love
a bull necessarily, but having to wrangle animals and get them to accomplish certain tasks. Maybe even doing like what are they called? Like obstacle courses with an animal companion.
Oh,
yeah.
Excellent. Was it cats? Were you herding cats? Or was it...
It's always cats. No, I think for Dar, I mean, being of the owlbear club, they probably have a baby owlbear that is sort of the clan mascot that's growing up into a full owlbear still. So Dar had to herd this baby owlbear through a obstacle course.
Fantastic. I love it. All right, Josh Marnak,
Yeah,
the grave leader.
I mean, I would think that, of course, it was some sort of a swimming competition. So either like an Ironman triathlon, like swimming competition, like swim out to that island and back, or something like that. And that is specifically that event is something that that the Clan of the Nine Eyes has won 87 out of the 88 times that that this festival has been run. One time we lost to someone that we ate. So I don't know. Nobody remembers who it was.
I'm sorry. What was that?
No, I heard it. Yes.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
All right, and that leaves.
Don't worry, Omelet. We're not going to eat you.
Yes.
Your
omelet is not on the menu.
I mean,
we can't eat eggs.
My name is Omelet. Second off, you've already said you've eaten people you lost to, and I plan on winning.
That's correct. Those are the two facts.
Those are all true statements. Yes.
True statements,
and I don't
yes.
I don't like how those two sort of add up and equal what I'm thinking.
Well, I mean,
I think you're going to try to eat me.
I mean, just don't win.
Well, all of you have already won your individual clan championships.
Sure. Yeah.
So you are the best in clan for this fair.
Yeah.
So you have necessarily bested each other, but you have bested other members of your own clan to have the most points to be awarded championship title.
Yeah.
All right. And that brings us to Druvath.
Druvath is an elf who has excelled at throwing hand axes in a specific tournament.
Mm.
This is throwing hand axes at various targets while moving rapidly through treetops. So it's literally
Okay.
targets are in the trees and in the forest and under cover and such like that. So you have to jump and you're literally running among the branches and making jumps and clearing spaces and throwing at targets while on the move. So
Excellent.
Druvath has mastered this skill and is best in his clan and known for this.
Excellent. Let's take a quick second though. What did you like suck at? Like, what was a competition that you just like ate shit, but you were able to overcome? So we'll go back in reverse order. So Druvath, what was your worst competition? What was your worst point getting for this competition?
Lore.
Lore.
Just
Okay.
yeah, just literally, there's a competition about telling the story of a famous hero of your clan,
Mhm.
and I was just flat garbage at it. Like
Gotcha.
I said the name of a famous member of the clan. I maybe even mispronounced one of
Ooh.
their variant
Wow.
names and offended other people. Like I can't marry into that family now. It's a whole
It's
thing.
bad.
Most importantly, I moved nobody to celebrate our ancestor, and which is very disappointing to my clan.
Mm.
As we are elves, I mean, our ancestors are exceptionally old. We have elves that were at the first of the 88. So the fact that I can't even get some of the details about someone who was there.
You have shamed yourself and
Yeah.
your ancestors.
Yeah.
All
I
right,
have
Marnak.
dishonored my house. Gowron doesn't even give me the eyes.
I
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah.
So Marnak, so what did you just like?
Oh
What
man,
held you back? What almost made it close that you
Uh,
did not receive championship title?
was I abjectly terrible at that animal wrangling event that Dar won? I mean, just like I tried to catch the greased pig and I wound up like not catching the greased pig and then probably like ate the cat that I was supposed to walk through the thing. Like
It's like,
that's
and there's like
right, like
feathers
that's
come out. Yeah.
right, totally, yeah, feathers from the cat,
Wait,
exactly,
what
yeah,
kind
yeah.
of cat is?
Uh,
You know what?
that-
I'm not gonna ask. Gonna
you
go
know,
with the
so,
flow.
but I think that Marnak would have just been, especially given his animal handling skill, would have just been absolutely abjectly terrible at that event. You know, but did not try to eat Dar for winning. Like
No.
very, that was very much his
Or
strength. That's all.
omelet.
Yeah.
Excellent. All right, and Dar. So what was your worst points getting competition?
I think for me it was log rolling, or like the thing where you stand on top of the log that's in the water and
Yeah.
you have to go back and forth. Is that log rolling? Is that what that's called?
Yes, I think
You
that's
know what
log
I'm
rolling.
talking
It is
about.
now.
Yeah, it is
In,
now.
in
Yeah.
this world, it is.
In this world, it is
That's
log
what
rolling.
all of our clans call
I
it.
mean, yeah,
Um,
you rolled the log.
So yeah, I think I just absolutely like I went in really confident because typically I have very good balance. But my opponent that was just on the other side of that log just did some like tricky movement and made me fall, and yeah,
Yeah,
it
Excellent.
was not good.
sleight of foot. Yeah.
Yes,
Sleight
got a
of
slight
foot.
foot. Yeah. All right, and Sergio Omelet. What was your worst performance?
I would say it'd be a tie between basket weaving. I just my fingers aren't dexterous enough. I can't.
Mhm.
They're they're like fat little sausages. I can't use them. I can't like really, get the bamboo in and around, or the spelling
Omelet and
bee.
sausages.
Notoriously bad speller.
You know, okay, I love it. What was your disqualifying word?
Cobalt.
Cobalt.
Yeah.
Oh,
I haven't even heard of the word. I didn't even know what it was.
I can't blame you. I would also have done terrible at that. I also there might have been some like legitimacy issues because like who was the person that said you spelled it wrong? Like, how did they know?
Yeah, how do you know?
Yeah,
What is
I
legitimacy
heard it
mean?
both ways.
Yep.
Excellent. All right. Well, thank you all for participating both in the clan competition, but also just in this nonsense that I like to do. So this is a sort of a festival fair that comes together every 10 years to celebrate this battle, this ancient battle that saved the world, but also brought your clans together. Now, there's like a rich forest, deep old growth forest that you have like, over years kind of carved out your niche, but it is on the edge of this sort of bowl valley that this ancient battle happened in, and that bowl valley has been changed drastically by that battle. So it's like sort of sunken in. It's about a quarter mile across, and it is still heavily forested, but all of the trees had been transmogrified into crystal or crystalline. In the center of it, there is a small pool of water, and there used to be some sort of like temple of sorts that was there, but had been destroyed in whatever happened 880 years ago. So part of the requirements for each of your champions is you take a giant stone block, weighs like 800 pounds. You take it to the center on a sled, and you have to place it into this temple that is being rebuilt at each festival. But before you are bestowed your block of stone, there is a sort of an award ceremony. They go through, there's a lot of ribbing. People, came close, but this is where you are officially granted your title as champion. And you go around and you are awarded your championship title. So, Omelet, there is the elder of your clan bestows upon you the title of champion. But that's boring. So what is the official title for your clan?
What's the rating on this podcast?
That's not a question for me
I
to
mean,
answer.
we're
It's
allowed.
PG-13.
Yeah, so there's
You
one.
get
What
one.
we get one F bomb. Yeah, yeah.
Oh no worries there. Big dick elk.
Big Dick Elk. I like it. So as you are awarded that title, there is singing and dancing, probably some drum beats, like heavy bass drum beats, and this large axe is brought forth and handed to you. And it is supposedly the actual weapon that the original champion that participated in the battle took into battle. What does that axe look like?
So it is made of some kind of. It's not silver itself, but it's got like a silverish sheen to it. It's a great axe.
Mm-hmm. Very
And
great.
so yeah, it's a two-handed giant axe, and along the handle you see like this very like beautiful filigree, and then at the top, where the axe sort of like it has like both ends of itself. In the middle are the like a crown, like a crown of like a stag's crown, like kind of circling in between like the two axes.
Excellent. All right, Druvath. What is the title that you were bestowed?
The title of the Koshi tribes is Ironbark. So
Oh,
I
okay.
now have the official name Druvath Ironbark, heir and descendant of Laurenthian Irendorel of the Kushi tribes.
And you were bestowed a weapon or an artifact, doesn't have to be a weapon, of your clan to carry into this sort of ceremonial gathering. What was the item that you were gifted?
It is a shield, but it is a shield unlike any other that most would see. It what looks like a leaf is
Mm-hmm.
actually a shield, and where the 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 rib that runs the center of the leaf and each of the branching ribs that form this leaf that is very like heavily wooded, like a thick bark kind of wood, and then there's the membranes of the leaf. That said, this leaf is as strong or stronger than any steel or any standard shield. Um, it is it has been remarked by arcane scholars outside of our tribe to have the properties of the shield of the cavalier.
Mm.
But to us it is Ironbark, the first champion of our tribe. He went by the name Ironbark, and this was his shield, and it
Okay.
has been passed on to champions ever since.
All right. Dar, what is your title and what was your item?
I think the official title of the Owlbear clan champions is the Hootenanny. You're not allowed to
The
laugh.
Hooten man.
You're not
Ah,
allowed to laugh.
It's
dead
very
serious.
serious. Yeah.
Very serious. And the item that gets given to me is a massive great club. It is somewhat unremarkable in a way, but in a way very remarkable in that it doesn't really look like a weapon. It looks like the trunk of a tree. Like someone just took
Mm.
a tree, grabbed it with both hands, and ripped it up out of the ground. And then maybe like shook off some of the smaller branches and over time sort of shaped it to just be a club in and of itself. But um, if you look very, very closely, you can see that there are runes that are carved into the wood of this great club, and they are carved in giant, and they basically spell out the name of this, which is the Thunderous Great Club.
Thunderous. Thunderstruck. Okay. All right. And that brings us finally to Marnak. So what is your title? And then what is your item?
Sure. So being somewhat aquatic Goliaths, clearly my title is Title Master, which only seems to make sense for someone who is so one with the waves. And the weapon that I am given is a larger than normal silver trident. It is etched with images of sea life and aquatic like coral and all that sort of stuff, and it is just it is an exemplary brilliant weapon that if you've had known Marnak before this, once he got the weapon and sort of attuned with it and everything, he all of a sudden gained the ability to speak Aquan.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So for the rules of tonight, once you have been gifted this item, you have full attunement, even though however long it's supposed to take. It happens really quickly here. And you actually hear a voice in your head that seems to be running like a commentary about what's going on. But the first thing that you hear in your head is, we meet again.
Who said that?
Only Marnek. I'm sorry, heard that.
Oh,
Yeah, my apologies. Yes.
Right. Yeah. Who are you?
I am Wave. But you should know that.
The voice in the voice in the trident. You speak. I am honored by your presence.
Yes, you should be. And with that, there's great fanfare. You are all sent off into the center of this sort of bowl valley to place this stone, which is actually the final stone to complete the temple that has been built in the center. This would literally be the capstone. You are sent with some tools. There might need to be some slight shaping of the stone to make it fit properly. I'm going to assume at least one of you have that skill. And then you are sent off. So you have to like sort of do the switchback with a sled, taking turns. I mean, you're all barbarians. You probably could throw that stone and like catch it like a football. But it's almost kind of like a solemnness to this as well. This is the moment that brought your clans together. And there's still some like not animosity, but there's some like, one-upsmanship that happens in the games. You probably competed against each other. So we'll take a moment. Is there anything that you do say to one another as you were making your way solemnly through here? And I'm going to take a little snack break while you do that.
I think that Marnak would definitely look at Dar in particular and sort of laugh at himself like, I do not know how you manage to do the things that you do. That little pig. I have not been bested by many before, and being bested by one so small is humbling.
Yeah, and Dar, who now is probably about twice as bulky as he was prior to getting the Thunderous Great Club, it makes my strength score go up to a 20 just to attune to it. So instantly just goes from like pretty svelte to just ripped immediately. And he's just like, yeah, bro, I mean, you just got to talk to the animals and they listen. I don't know what your deal is.
Well,
Just
now
tell
that
the
I
little
have
pig what
now,
to do.
I mean, now that I have the sacred weapon of my people, that will be much easier.
Yeah, bro. Like, it doesn't matter what weapon like you have. Like, wrangling swine, like you either got it or you don't. And Dar's got it, brother, and you don't. By the way, Dar, awesome gains, man. I see you've been hitting the gym. Excellent.
Oh yeah, thanks, bro.
Anybody spell maple?
I give
maple syrup?
I give a high five to Omelet. And we just we flex at each other for a minute. Yeah.
Druvath crosses two of his hand axes, puts them back in their holsters, and in like a kind of quiet observance and respect for your position and your gains. But he and simply says, "In my time, I have seen many tribesmen have display their gifts. If you are your tribe's champion, then you have what it takes to protect and defend them, correct?"
Of course. Yeah, of
Then
course
no
I do.
one should ever second guess that. Your tribe has lasted as long as any of ours. We represent the strongest of peoples on this world. Through years and years of trials and tribulations, our tribes have stood, and our tribes come back to this point to do what we're doing. I'm no scald or scholar, but
Yeah,
I am
bro. Didn't
personally
you
impressed
like
by that.
totally bomb the lore part? He's over here trying to tell us about, oh, this means something. Dog, I saw what you did, and it was not pretty.
Look, everybody has what is the human word for it? Anxieties. I get nervous in crowds. I'm among fellow champions.
Yeah,
This
but
is
wasn't
different.
like the first champion? Wasn't the first? Isn't he here?
No. So sorry. Point of order. I have to say no to that one.
Oh, that's more just Marnak giving Druvath a
Okay.
tough time. He doesn't actually have to be here.
As long lived as we are in fact tribesmen who do battle. Not all of us live to see the whitening of beards or hair in our case. And certainly none of us would want to find our end in the soft plushness of a bed.
Oh, bro, if I were to die in bed, that'd be such a shame. Are you kidding me? Like dying of old age as a barbarian? Ugh.
I mean, he didn't
Couldn't
say
be me,
he'd be old.
bro. Couldn't be me.
Barring Sununu, that holds no favor in my in my estimation.
So, I mean, He didn't say dying of old age, Alma. He said dying in bed. But just saying.
Is that like a
Where's-
freaky thing? Bro, Drewbath,
That's
you are a freak, bro.
Nice. Okay.
In the
so-
human language, iron bark, iron wood. That's all I'm saying.
So, as you make your way deeper into this sort of bowl valley, this ground is like considered hollow, but also like cursed. No one goes here other than for these particular treks. Like these are a solemn duty as part of your job as champion, but this is not a place people visit. And so you probably have been wondering like what this place looks like. You may have asked previous champions. So it's not a perfectly formed bowl valley. It looks very much like this used to be part of the forest, and now it had just like dropped to like 100 feet down. So it's not perfectly smooth, though it has smoothed out over the last 800 years. The trees that were here, many are still there, but they are now transmogrified into like crystalline versions of themselves. So some of them look perfectly just like trees. Others have been fallen over or shattered. There are grooves and rocks and sort of valleys that are kind of cut in. But it's fairly easy to navigate where you're trying to go. You find yourself essentially in kind of the center of this bowl valley, and there is a stone temple that has been constructed here. It is somewhat crude because this is not the workmanship of like the finest craftsmen. It is the craftsmanship of the champions who are generally best at like smashing things or, drinking beer. But it's still a nice looking structure that you are supposed to set the final stone in. It's like, I didn't say, but it's like spring. So it's like, warm nights type of a thing. And you're essentially supposed to spend the entire night in sort of like contemplation, looking at the structure, finalizing whatever adjustments, and then setting the stone just before midnight. And then the next morning at dawn, your duties of champion are over. So does anyone want to take lead on setting the stone or making any of the adjustments that need to be made? Does anybody have skill that would translate to that? It's okay if you don't, but just curious.
No, I do not. Yeah, no, I don't have that.
I can eyeball it. And I can certainly put my back into the lift.
Yeah. We're lifters, not carvers. So, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't take
I'm not
Mason's
bad at the
tools. I took
carving part,
cartography. Dang.
Yeah, I
took darts.
took darts.
That's all right.
You took photography, Dar? Is that what you?
Yeah, I think it
No, I
said
said
cartography.
cartography. So map making.
Photography.
All right, Drew Bats. I assume everyone is helping, so we'll consider that the help action, which will offset your disadvantage. So just roll me a 20 and give me wisdom or intelligence modifier.
Who's doing the roll?
I'll do it.
Leonika, Drew Bath.
Okay.
Yep.
He called dibs.
I see.
Because I'm eyeballing it.
That's right.
Woo! Good thing I have that advantage. 12.
12. All right. Again, that for a champion, this is not what you do. It is sufficient. So again, this is to simulate. You've been here for a couple hours. You probably have had some ale. You're talking about conquest, both maybe in battle and in bed. You do you. I don't want to hear all the details. But as we near midnight, the four of you work together. You lift the stone into position. The moment that stone clicks into place, there is a feeling of like disorientation, and the world just sort of shifts around you. It happens very quickly, almost like a blink of an eye. But you are now standing in a very thick and lustrous forest, and there's about a foot of snow on the ground, and there is snow falling heavily as you're just basically not in a blizzard, but you're in a very deep storm. The temple that you were in is now completely changed, but there is still a stone temple there, and there's a soft sort of purplish light glowing from inside. What would you like to do?
Did you do that?
Well, that's not normal.
So the very first thing that you all hear is that you hear a soft humming coming from my trident. It sounds like a familiar tune. If you really think about it, it's a song about a ship blown off course and all of a sudden finding itself in a snow squall.
Oh, bro, that's
Wreck
a
of
jam.
wreck of the Fitzman dead Gerald, something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and Wave will say to you, that is not water inside, but you don't see anything that you would think could be water at the moment. But Wave is telling you that that's not water inside the temple.
Do you know where we have been brought?
We're where we are where we have always been.
But we are in new place.
Yeah, we just got here, bro.
We are not where we were.
Are you talking about like
No.
on the planet?
Druvath leans down and touches the roots of the nearest tree, and I'm just trying to get a bearing. Like, do I think nature will work the way I'm used to it, or is this closer to something we might find in a Fey realm or something like that?
Give me a d20. Yeah, give me like a wisdom, or unless you have a skill like survival or.
I'm trained in nature, so
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
just
yeah,
trying to-
perfect, yeah.
Yeah, I got no clue. Like I'm out of my depth here.
Yeah. Well, I will still say so. Even just attempting, the roots of the tree feel natural to you. So you don't think you're in the Feywild, but there is a sort of necrotic's not the right word, but there's like a dark energy that you can feel creeping into the vines or the roots even as you touch it.
That's not good. Well, do you describe that to us?
Something wicked this way comes. I will. Something wicked this way comes. I sense darkness
I
flowing
wave
into the roots, and I will turn away from my companions and recommend that we stand back to back as brethren.
I think we should go into the
yeah.
temple. That's what I think. See whatever's glowing in there and figure it out and maybe smash it. I got a big stick.
Can I
About
roll
what?
a religion check to see if I might recognize what might be like befouling this temple?
Sure. Give me a religion check.
I will give you a religion check. And that's
With
an 8.
Wave talking to me, can I help him on that?
Sure.
I rolled an 8.
Why don't
You
roll
got
that
advantage on that
advantage?
roll now because Wave is talking to you.
Oh, Wave? Hey, Wave.
Yeah. Wave says, "Don't you remember?"
Well, now it's a 13. Thanks, Wave.
All right. Your religion check, there is nothing that comes to mind that there's any sort of god, goddess, or natural force that you're aware of. This feels alien.
Are we like where we were, but not when we were?
Now you're getting it. In
How
fact, you're
about-
behind.
How about a history roll? Could I like see if I can like is there any historic sort of story or anything about this particular about this building in this location?
Give me a history check.
I like it. That's a 12.
12. The thing that comes to mind, because you like just talked about it, 880 years ago at the site of the champions that fought here was in the middle of one of the worst snowstorms this area had ever seen.
That's what I thought.
I understand what you mean now, Wave. Thank you for your guidance.
So there was like a snowstorm a long time ago, and now these roots are evil.
Have you ever been in a snowstorm? I can tell you that tracks.
I mean, it's just snow, man. It's just, like colder water coming from the sky.
Well, like
If we are at the time of the original events, then we are fighting whatever it was they fought.
it would certainly be within possibility that an event of tremendous upheaval like such has left its mark on the territory, and somehow completing the fortification has connected us with that time.
Bro, I don't know what you just said, but I like you. And whatever's coming our way, I've got Sylvanas at my back. I've got this great axe in my hands. I'm gonna kill something, bro. I'm gonna kill something.
Let's do it.
All right.
Then we
So
enter together.
you enter the temple. The
Yeah,
temple
let's
is
go.
not very big. It's probably like roughly 100 feet on the interior, and it's pretty much just like one big open sort of domed space. In the center on the ground, it looks like a pool of purple water that is slightly glowing. As you approach it, it sort of dips down. So you're like maybe 3 or 4 feet above the water level. Though again, it's not actually water. So you have a little bit of perspective. The water, the way it sort of gathers and moves, it reminds you of like an iris. Like it looks like a pupil, a giant eye, and it actually like blinks as you sort of look at it. Like there's like this sort of membrane that goes over and closes, and then it almost like narrows, like it's looking at you. And you know, the eyeball's like 20 feet circumference. Then
That's
slowly
interesting.
a form starts to sort of raise out of the water.
Oh,
Now, each of you, again, it's not water, are like you're next to each other. So you're not like on the 4 cardinal positions, but you're also not in a straight line. Each of you see this object as a flat plane. But every time it moves, it's almost like it's like a fractal shape. Everybody make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy.
No.
If you have resistance or immunity to fear, which I assume most of you probably do, you have advantage on the roll. Or if it's immunity, you don't even have to roll. But if you have resistance, you can get advantage on the roll.
I do not have resistance.
This is a fear effect.
I do not either, but I rolled a 13.
That cocked. That's a 17.
I rolled
for
a
me.
3.
Okay. All right. So Marnak is good. Dar is not. Amla's not. Druvath?
Oh.
I'm just checking to see if I have anything about that, and I can avoid charm but not fear. So, and
You're
you
gonna
said a
get
wisdom
scared.
save.
Yep.
You gonna get scared.
That's a dirty 20.
Okay. So Dar and Amlet, you both are at disadvantage for your first action in reference to this thing. Whether you attack it, skill check it, whatever, you get disadvantage. It's fear was as close as I could come up. There's probably a different role for this, but basically your mind doesn't want to accept that this is real. Like every time you look at it, your brain is like, nope, and tries to like look away. And every time you change angles, it always looks like it's a flat plane. So it's actually really hard to see how big it is because it's almost like you're looking at a mirror no matter where you look at it.
Yeah.
But each of you kind of sees it slightly different than that. Right. Inside that mirror fractal shape, it almost looks like a living gemstone that is just like cut. So it's almost like a seed of like a, oh my God, like a pitch peat sort of a thing, like a somewhat circular oblong football shaped sort of brain looking thing with all these like jagged edges. We are now going to roll initiative. It wins initiative. I don't care what you roll, it goes first.
You don't know that.
Actually, I do.
Uh,
It's one of its abilities. It
I
wins
rolled a
initiative.
5.
That's a 23 for me.
What the hell is going on here?
Believe I have advantage on that. I have to check that though.
I got a 5. Can you believe that, Mike? A 5?
5. Come on,
Nope,
Sergio.
I don't.
Do
No,
better.
that's not how that works. So
Gotta
I have a
lock in.
7, but I can swap my initiative with any willing person because I have the alert.
I'm
feat.
willing.
I can do that also.
But y'all are less than me, so I'm gonna say no.
All right, Dar.
Yeah, I got a 17.
Okay. So this, I'm going to call it a bean for now. Not a bean, but a bean.
Bean.
Continues to float up and it's essentially in front of all of you. In my head, you're kind of like not quite semicircle, but you're standing side by side, shoulder to shoulder, looking at this thing. It rises up, so it's about the same size or same height as your faces or heads, type of thing. It starts to rotate, and all that does is make your brain short circuit even more. Like your brain does not want to accept what this thing is. It acts like a teleportation, but you actually see it happen. There's like a beam of light extends out to a point behind you, and then this thing is now where that beam was. So it teleported behind you, even though your brain kind of saw what happened. And it is now going to attack Marnak. Boop, boop, boop. Where are we going? Ta-ta. Okay. Actually, yes. So a different beam of light attacks Marnak. It basically hits you with a beam of light. I need a DC 16 Wisdom saving throw.
I like it.
This is a charm effect.
That is a failure.
Okay. You are charmed. You see this creature as your ally, and you also take 13 damage.
I see. Okay.
So you have the charm condition until you take damage or until you make another save. Basically, you get a save at the end of every one of your turns.
Well, since it just took damage, does that end the charm, or were those simultaneous?
Yeah, that happens, and then the charm effect.
Okay,
So,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
All right, and it is now your turn. So you think of this creature as your bosom companion.
Fantastic, and it's the only attackable creature.
Correct.
Okay.
I mean, Druvath is standing right there.
I mean, right there.
Okay, wait. So hold on now. So I'm confused because I passed the save.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
You passed? I thought you said you failed the save.
No. I got a 17 on the save when we first came in.
Oh yeah. No, this is a different effect. Yeah. No.
Okay.
Yeah, we were making a joke about you attacking your party. Yeah.
Okay,
right now, you think everyone in here is your friend.
Okay,
You
fair
view all the other champions are your friend, and whatever this is also your best friend.
Fantastic. Then okay. So then I will everyone behind me. And I will wave my trident, my new magical trident, through the air. And a globe of invulnerability goes around the four of us.
Okay.
And I will apologize to the fractal 2-dimensional eye thing that I cannot protect them as well.
Okay.
Because it's only 10 feet. So if y'all are within 10 feet of me, you're within. And if you're not within 10 feet of me, you can't get within 10 feet of me now because I have a globe of invulnerability.
All right, it's the end of your turn. So unless you have something else, you can roll another save to see if you can become.
I am. Oh yeah, I'm all done. So I will re-roll the save to go ahead and see if I break the charm. That is a natural 20.
Okay. There's a perverse feeling that like you kind of realize that this creature got inside of your brain and was like rewiring it. So you're now immune to that same effect for the rest of this battle. So you don't have to worry about that.
Wave probably went, hey, dude, wait a minute.
Wave goes, that's new. All right. Dar.
Can we fire out of that?
No. It's a globe of invulnerability.
That's less than good.
Yeah, I'm kind of stuck now.
You're welcome.
So thanks for that.
You're
I guess.
safe. You're safe.
Right. Now I can't smash anything.
Smash Marnak.
I could smash Marnak. That might
he
end.
wants us to
that
do
might
that an
end the
awful lot.
effect. I'm gonna guidance myself is what I will do for my action. Can I, as like a bonus action, make a perception check on this thing to see if I can wrap my mind around it again, or?
Sure. Yep.
Okay. And you said I'm at disadvantage.
Yeah, you're at disadvantage.
But I have a D4 because I gave myself guidance.
Smart.
Oh, that is cocked. Okay. So 13, 17, 18 perception.
All right. essentially what you're going to realize is that if you stare directly at it, that fractalness is what affects your head. If you side eye it or just use your perspective or peripheral vision, you can ignore that effect, but you would be at disadvantage unless you have some way to counteract that.
Okay,
It's like if you're
gotcha.
attacking it directly, you're going to be at disadvantage.
Exciting. Okay, so I'll just say don't look at it directly. Look out of the corner of your eye, or maybe close your eyes and attack, or something.
Close your eyes. Yeah. If you have some way to do that, that would offset it as well. All right. Druvath.
I do have a way to close my eyes.
I have absolutely nothing I can do while I can't get out of this thing. End your sorcery.
It's keeping you safe. We don't know what we're going to
dishonorable.
face. Actually, no. Sorry. I now know that this thing is evil, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Then when Druvath asked me to go ahead and end it, I will drop the globe.
Okay.
I don't know that I can. It's just it's in effect a spell, so I think that I can end it at any time without.
I'm not too worried about that. I just, Darty, would that you do something different if the spell had gone down?
No, it's fine.
Okay. All right. So Druvath. So the spell falls, and you are now again viewing this creature. You now know if you look directly at it, it causes some confusion in your brain.
Yep. So I'm going to go with the side-eye look, and I'm going to attack it with rage. So the disadvantage and advantage
Offsets.
will cancel. So that'll be a straight-up attack, and I'm going to get it at it with my adamantine battle axe.
All right. Let's do it.
That's going to be a 24 to hit.
That will hit.
And obviously, I'm going one-handed with the battle axe because I have my shield up. So that's going to be 8 plus my rage. What is my rage damage at 6th level? I don't know what that is off the top of my head. Hang on a second. It's one of the weird things that they don't actually put in the book, so I have to look that up. Give me one moment.
I do have a question while Linguinica is looking that up. I have a feature where I can re-roll a failed saving throw, fanatical focus. And it says, once per active rage, if I fail a saving throw, I can re-roll it with a +2 bonus. Now, could I re-roll my failed saving throw from pre-rage, or is it while
I would say
rage?
you have to be raging before that would take effect.
Okay, so you're an awful DM. That's fine.
Yes, yeah.
That's fine. I can't just do whatever I want. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, so plus another 2. So I do 10 points of damage to it.
All right.
With the adamantine battle axe. Oh, actually, you know what? It's at advantage because it's adamantine. So every hit, or it's at critical because every hit's a critical when I hit with an adamantine weapon. So, so I should just do the D4 roll again, or the D8 roll again.
So what I need is total damage, and if there's a type of damage, like if it's like some of this, some of that, I need to know those numbers.
So that's another 2. So that'd be 12 slashing damage with the battle axe.
Okay. When your battle axe connects with this creature, it doesn't appear to have any effect. Again, you're in your head, you're looking at a 2-dimensional flat object. Your battle axe hits it. Your battle axe stops. The creature does not move, does not crack. You have no perception that anything happened as far as damage. I'm not saying it didn't. From your perception, you did not see anything happen. Like it didn't break the mirror or anything like that. Okay. All right.
Because I hit it with the battle axe and I have mastery, that would engage the topple effect. So it has a save.
What will happen if you topple it? Does it become prone?
Yes.
It's immune to prone.
Okay.
Womp, womp,
In that
womp.
case,
Yep. So,
that's it.
all right. After that happens, that beam of light happens again. I'm using one of its legendary actions. It gets to go as a reaction after you go. That beam of light, except this time, rather than teleporting, there's now two of them. And they are connected by that beam of light. The second one is going to attack Dar with. You need to make a strength saving throw, DC 16.
Oh, wow. Natural 20.
Okay. You can feel as if some great force from beneath the earth was trying to throw you straight up. Telekinetic ray. But it doesn't work. You stand firmly planted to the ground. All right. And it is now almost turn.
Omelet. So how far away is it now?
So there's two of them now.
Oh, there's two.
Um,
Okay.
So you're inside a room that's roughly 100 feet diameter. There's a 20-foot diameter pool of something in the middle. You're along the edges. So neither one of them would be more than like 40 feet from you.
Are they? I mean, would I have to cross like the pool of liquid?
No,
Okay.
both of them would be on your side.
Okay. Cool.
Unless you just want to because it's cool, then yeah.
I'm gonna try to run across the liquid.
Okay.
Is that a nature check or what is that? No, I'm going to charge at the new one.
Mhm.
And I have a charge attack. So as part of my melee attack action, if I move at least 10 feet in a straight line toward the target prior to hitting it, I can choose either extra 1d8 bonus to the damage, or I can push the target up to 10 feet away if it's no more than one size larger than me. I'm going to do the extra damage. I'm going
Okay.
to do that with my battle axe. And so with that, how can I? Oh, that's a net one.
Ooh, that's a miss. Unless you have some way to re-roll that.
I don't
Okay.
have any sort of way to re-roll that, unfortunately.
All right. So that's a miss. Do you have any other bonus actions that you can take?
I am going to take the dash action as a bonus action. So I'm just gonna dash right back out of the way. And then
Okay.
I gain 3 temporary hit points as a result.
Good. All right. I like it. Okay. So after that happens, the beam of light that connected these two beings is still there. So like there is a beam of light that is still connecting them, and as they sort of move around a little bit, it just sort of like goes with them. They almost are acting like mirror images of each other, even though again they still look like flat planes to you. But as one goes up, the other one goes up. Like whatever they do, it's sort of like a mirror reaction. That beam starts to crackle with energy. It's back to Marnek's turn.
Fantastic. So first things first, I'm going to go ahead and use my bonus action to rage, and then I'm going to which of the two things is closer to me? And
The original one would be the closest
fantastic.
one to you. And Wave is going to say you might want to be careful.
Oh, hey, by the way, be careful.
So, yeah, that's I'm raging now though, so such is life. As long as they're within 55 feet, I can reach it.
Yep.
Because I've Goliath. I'm also now large sized. I'm no longer medium sized. So, all right. So that I will run up and I will attack it. I am also going to not heed advice at all, and I will reckless attack. Which this is my first reckless attack while raging, which means that if I hit and if I roll a natural 20 on either of my two attacks this turn, really good things will happen. So let's see what happens. So I'm going to attack. Glad that was advantage. That's a 19 to 1. So the first attack is going to be a 27 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
Okay. So I will, let's see. It's D10 plus 5. So that's 7 points of, looks like, piercing damage.
Okay.
And then my second attack is an 18 plus 8, so 26 to hit.
Also hits.
Yep. And then another. And I forgot the. Yeah, I'll roll that now. So that's 7, that's 15, 20 points of piercing damage also.
Okay. So 27 total between both attacks, right?
Correct. Yep.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So when that happens, the one you hit, again, it doesn't react in any way as if you like it doesn't act like any other creature. You hit it, it doesn't move, it doesn't crack, it just, you hit it, your weapon stops, and so you can't perceive anything that happened to it. But that energy that was between both of them flares, and they come together, like they just both shoot towards each other. And when they meet, they release a concussive force. Everyone make a strength saving throw. DC 16.
Yep. Pass for me.
Okay.
Pass finally with a 17.
23
Oh, I
for me,
forgot
so I
that
pass.
I had to roll my attack at disadvantage on my last roll.
Yeah, you missed anyway, so
Still though.
Is it worth trying to go ahead and see if I crit on the strength save, Mike, or does it not matter?
it's not going to matter.
Okay.
As long as you pass.
Yep.
Leonika, you're muted, I think.
I missed by 1.
You
said
have
17 or
shamed your
16?
clan.
Okay.
Oh,
So this concussive force goes off.
Oh, hang on. I have something.
You're
for
raging.
This. Hang on. I am raging, so
Make sure you roll at advantage.
Advantage. Hang on 1 second. Let me do that again.
Dang it. You may not have shamed your clan after all.
Oh, dang it.
22.
Oh, dang it. Okay. So I think everybody passed, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So you're hit with a concussive blast. You still all take 19 points of damage.
Woohoo!
And the temple is now gone. It just literally like the whole thing just goes flying in every direction. And all of the area around you starts to like crystallize. There's whatever force went out is starting to change, transfigure the earth around you. The trees are now just outside or starting to turn